Okay, so I'm back for another day of makeovers, and I'm actually going to do the side door area. So I'm sort of sticking with the driveway at the moment, and this is a project that I intended for it, and then the costing is just blown out of proportion. So I thought maybe I'll do out the front here instead if I'm going to spend that much money. And now I'm like, no, I think I'll do that area anyway. But I'll quickly show you what my thoughts were if I was going to do it out here, and then we'll flip out the side there and have a look. You can give me a feedback in the comments below of what you think I should do out here as well if you'd like. Okay, so this is what I was thinking of doing because, as I said, the costing had blown out of proportion. I was like, well, maybe I'll just do this. Like, if I'm going to spend that much money, maybe I just go the whole hog and I'll do this area. It would actually cost me $400 in these tiling alone, which is a lot of money. So that was one of the things that sort of turned me off. The other thing is the fact that these are so light, so it would really go with this house because the facade. So you can see the colouring here. You've got like the sort of like burgundy colour, and then you've got the Colorbond Classic Cream, so it would really go with it. But my issue is it's like a really high traffic area, so the grout would need to be a light colour because it would look silly if it wasn't a light colour, let's face it. And it's going to get like super filthy just because this is usually where we enter and exit the house. It's going to be one of those areas that's really going to need to be kept like upkept. So this is the area that I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to paint the door. I have some planters going in, and then this here is going to get done. My issue, see, we always run into something, don't we, is you can see the door is definitely buckled. So if you have a look, there's slightly like a big gap there, like I can fit my finger in there, and then you go up the door and there is, you can see the difference. See, my finger can't even fit in there. So that means when I tile the bottom of this step, I'm gonna have to try and be super careful to keep it really, really straight so that when I do get a new door eventually, it's going to be able to sit on there. I'm not going to have to cut those tiles, and it's not going to be another ordeal, an issue that I've got to deal with. No fun, isn't it? That is the tile that I'm going to use here. I think I'm happy with it. I'm going to go with it, and yeah. So I'm just using this shelf bracket. It's called the Ekby Volta. I hope I'm saying it right. It's from IKEA, so definitely go and check that one out if you're interested. I can't remember how much it was. It was a long time when I bought these, and honestly, I'm just using them because they are free, and I have a little idea of what I can do in this area to really spice it up and make it look good. So I thought I'd just start off by painting an undercoat on this before I start prepping the other areas to paint as well. So this area was actually a real pain in the butt. It took hours to do this door because of all those little bits and pieces, all the crevices in there. And then there was like an old door strip as well that I had to get, and it was really sticky from where it was. So yeah, I had to try and get rid of that as well. Starting to regret my project decision here. I think I've been at this for like 20 minutes or more, just trying to get off this sticky residue from this door seal. Yep. So I looked it up. So WD-40, this isn't WD-40, I think it's another sort of brand type thing. So I am thinking, what the hell, I'm just going to give this a turn and see if that actually works. So the best solution I've found to actually clean this door was to literally go in with a scrubbing brush, because I can get into all those nooks and crannies, and then go over it with a microfiber cloth just to really get in there and get it nice and clean. So I did head off to Bunnings and I did end up purchasing this special one for windows and doors. So it is really good for getting into those little crevices. It's kind of like a triangle shape almost at the top of the brush head if you see it. I should have probably shown that. After I've gone through each little panel, I did end up going over the rest of it with the roller, and I've just used a mini roller with a microfiber head just to give me a really nice finish on the door. I cannot get over how good this looks, and guess what? This is only the undercoat. It is going to get painted colours, so you will see. Won't lie to you, I am totally obsessing over this colour. This is called Spanish Olive, so it's like a green grey. It's very pretty. And for the moment of truth. Ooh. What do we think? I think it's nice. Now, as I've been doing this, as much as I love the colour, I was still very, very unsure about the colour choice. I don't know. I actually really liked it white, believe it or not, which is strange. But yeah, I just wanted to obviously give it a pop of colour and just do something subtle, but something as a feature door. So I did continue on with it. And yeah, I still couldn't decide. Next up, I'm using the classic cream fence colour, but I've actually ordered it in quarter strength. So it looks more like a white, but it has the cream, sort of like an undertone. I'm actually thinking it's probably going to be a bit dark, but we're going to test it out and see how it looks. Okay, so I did a thing and I bought the paint. I did end up going a British paint. This is a H2O enamel, which is meant to be easier cleanup. But the little bit of a trick here is if you want to buy like a Dulux colour and it is dearer in their brand, you can get sort of any paint that you want tinted to their colour. Obviously the quality is not going to be as good, but I've never had any issue with British paints before and I've been doing it for years. So that's just what I've been doing. And I'm just going to, paint this door and see how it comes out. I'm not convinced, I won't lie. It is a bit of a risk. And I know that's what sample pots are for, but I'm still not convinced. But I'm still going to have a go and see how it turns out, because this is, this door's going to be replaced eventually anyway. So I'm like, who cares? Let's just go for it. So for the rest of the door, I pretty much just use the same technique to roll the entire door and cut in on those areas. And then on the side bits of the door, right next to the brickwork, I did end up using one of Talia's artist brushes. I know that is really strange, just so I didn't get any of the brickwork, and it helped me cut in on there really, really well. Okay, excuse it is raining, but this is how the area is looking. I did obviously want to put the planters either side that you saw me painting at the start of this video, but I saw this idea on Pinterest with sconces either side. I'll pop it on the screen for you. So I want your opinion on what I should do here, because I'm really unsure. But yeah, let me know what you think of the colour as well. I actually really like it with the brick. I'm still not 100% with this colour, but yeah, I did go the quarter strength, so it was closest to white as I could without adding another colour. Obviously I haven't done a step either, and I decided against it because it was still going to cost me, I think it was $330. I worked it out. It's just ridiculous. Like, it's not going to increase the value of my house, whereas doing around the side area and making like an entertaining area is going to. So I'm going to save it for that area and go from there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Should I do the sconces or should I end up putting the planters either side? And if you like the colours, should I do the front door like that? Yeah, Let me know what you think, and I'll catch up with you guys next week.